What we see is that around 1 in 3 children in Australia are not meeting the proficient standard in literacy and numeracy according to NAPLAN assessments.
So why is it that even though we've got more resources than we've ever had and we've got some amazing reform happening in our schools, that we still have some of the lowest educational outcomes?
For years there's been no change. Sometimes it's actually going backwards. So we need to look at something else.
In the UK, there is a model that is delivering incredible educational results. If you look at the data, they are showing that in terms of some of the most challenged schools over the last 20 years, more than 70% of those have gone from the bottom in terms of performance to the top 2, either good or outstanding.
The biggest benefit as a multi-academy trust or a multi-school organisation is the opportunity for really tight and deep collaboration that you get as a group of schools working as one single entity. And I think that's the key thing.
And being within a trust, especially a trust like Dixon's, we're able to challenge that core concern of capacity.
MSOs work really across sort of 2 broad domains. One of them is working together to solve the persistent problems that educators face teaching in their classrooms day to day: curriculum, pedagogy, assessment, behaviour. And then the second group are kind of operational challenges. How do you organise finance, HR, facilities, other operational challenges?
And all of the schools that have joined us in that way have improved under our leadership, significantly. But one really good example of is probably Dixon's Unity, was arguably the toughest school in the north of England.
My school at Dixon's Unity would not exist without Dixon's Academies Trust. Prior to our trust taking over, I think it would have been closed within a number of years.
Our children deserve the best shot in life. When we look across Australia, we know that too many children are not getting the opportunities at school that we, as a rich country, have committed to deliver.
So the first multi-school organisation in Tasmania opens next year. They're making great progress.
This is only 8 weeks from coming back from the UK, and it's the clarity and the confidence I think we all have now in how we roll this out and how we make sure there's really high quality teaching happening in all our schools.
Well, I actually feel a bit emotional when you ask me that question. Working as the MSO, I just thought, oh my gosh, we can finally get our teeth into some really purposeful professional learning for teachers and teacher assistants, and actually improve teacher capacity, teacher collaboration, and I'm really passionate about the students, regardless of their postcode, regardless of what part of the state they live in, actually having equal opportunity.
We want to make sure that we get it right, but that growth will look like each of the MSOs developing their own blueprint for success, but also making sure that every child in each one of those schools has the best chance of success.
It's a real sense of pride that we will have moving forward to lead the way in education.
Every leader has ownership for every child in the MSO, and that united purpose is about delivering the best possible solutions for every single child.